that shit. Hit him through his arm, split his rib. He ain't about that shit. Throw him off the edge of the cliff. He ain't about that shit. Pulling up like a demon. Bitches know it's young Heenan. Man, these niggas straight up tweaking. You carbon copy, no defense. Young villains really scheming. Kill them all, that's the reason.
What's up, everybody? I am here with Kill Them All's own, one and only, Casey Heenan.
Gang.
Gang.
Gang. What's good, bro?
What's good, man? What's going on? I'm chilling. I'm excited. I'm happy as hell, if you can't tell. But yeah, bro. True. All right, so first, I already spoiled it and said your name, but first question, tell everybody who you are, what you do, where you from.
Well, my name's Casey Heenan. I'm from New York. I rep a thing called Young Villain Scheming and KTA, as you may know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. And I say I do music. You know, I'm a fucking video editor. I'm a fucking producer. I'm whatever you want me to be because I do a bunch of shit. I'm an ambassador.
Oh, shit. Multi-talent.
I do a bunch of shit. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, and I give the fans whatever they want live too as well.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell
Yep.
yeah. So, what made you want to start doing this? Like, what made you want to start doing music, especially this type of music?
Well, to be honest, I started on some different shit before. It was like more of the shadow rap, Suicide Boys, you could say Bones, like Xavier Wolf type wave and shit.
Yeah.
You know, I really was put onto that at first. And I was always like a fan of like all types of rock, all types of like genres and shit. So I was like, you know what? One day I actually was like bored and shit, like the same old routine and like the same old, you know, doing the same old type music. So I was like, you know what? Let me try something new. Fucking did some like metal type trap metal shit that had like, you know, some influences you could say from like other artists like Cameron Nazi and shit, Subjects and all that. And then all of a sudden, bro, from there it's like KTA found me and they accepted me as family.
Yeah, bro.
It's like, yo, we taking you in, bro. So I was like, yo, I appreciate that so much. And now I'm just doing what I'm doing now, and I'm just keep it pushing. Now you got me early on this one.
Keep doing that shit, man. Keep doing it, man. I have to be honest here. KTA, I'm biased. I love a lot of people. I love a lot of people on the ground. KTA has always been one of my favorites. Like always. Like whenever I think my first song was I think it was Brock Steezy, and it was something with Brock Steezy, and I know Zed Miller was on it. And like after that, I went on y'all SoundCloud. I saw your shit. I saw Ali, Leprosy. I just, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
That shit, bro. That shit
it's like hard. You saw all the like unique like personalities and shit too.
Yeah.
We're all unique, bro. We're all different.
and the craziest thing I have to say, like I have to be straight up here, like you guys are like terrifying as far as like what you see in the music and shit, but y'all are like the most down to earth people in the fucking.
Yo, dead ass. That's really just the truth. Like I could be wearing my mask right now, but I'm like, nah. You know what? I'm just wearing the neck pillow, red flannel. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm just chilling. I'm mad cozy right now in my crib.
That's good, bro. I want you to be. Shoot. Yeah.
And too much headbanging fucked up my neck, legit. So I gotta wear this.
That's how hard they music go. That's how
pretty much, yo.
Bro.
And yo, bro, I just dropped a song today, actually, too.
I gotta check it out. I've been busy.
It's
I
called
gotta
War.
check this shit out.
Shit go crazy, bro. To all them rages, that's one's for y'all.
Who would you like to collab with in the future? Underground or mainstream?
Damn, that's a good question. Because I think, thanks to me being so unique with my styles and shit, I think I could collab with a lot of people and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. A lot of people are different behind the scenes too. So I guess whoever really is genuine and down to earth and just wants to link off of like genuine vibes, I guess that's what I'll do. I'll just like collab with people off that, because I don't want to collab with somebody who I think is like the GOAT, and all of a sudden I find out they complete assholes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they just not who they say they are, and then I just get like turned down, and I'm just all sad. Yeah, so fuck that. I'm gonna collab with everybody who give me that energy. I'll give you the energy back. You feel me? That's just how I'm doing it at this point.
I fuck with that.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck with that heavy.
But hold on. If you want to say people individually though, at the moment, you could say I guess City Morgue.
Okay.
Right? Why not? You know, Ghost Main. Why not? Even though I heard he's type of a dick. I don't know.
I heard that. I heard a lot about that.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know. But there's a lot of individuals. There's a lot of them. So It's a
Yeah.
big list.
Okay, I can see City Morgue working though, like similar style, that punk ass style. I can see that. I can see that
Yeah.
working.
And
Shit.
since me and Cam are pretty tight, that's pretty cool that I could probably one day just shout out to like Zilla and then just who knows what can happen, right?
Hell yeah, that I
Yeah.
can't. It might. It's really. It could really happen. On some real shit. You in particular, what is some of your? What song do you think is your favorite that you've made? If you have one.
My recent.
That one? Okay, yeah.
Bruh, it just goes too hard. It's
I
like a new
gotta hear
anthem
it.
to like any fuck niggas that want to fuck with me or KTA or YBS. It's like full war.
Damn, I gotta hear that
Because
shit.
I had like a little bullshit beef that happened like a month ago already, I think it was. And it was with some other dude and it was like a whole fucking problem that happened with him and my friend Ren. And I was backing up the whole time, and I'm a real villain, so I'm gonna keep it to like the OGs who know me for 3 years. I've been doing this shit for 3 years, so
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't realize that like just because you got like bot followers or like your followers come from some little local town shit. I got my own people from New York as well. You know what I'm saying? They bump my shit all the time too. So like when people saw that dude was jacking some other shit, it was a rap, nigga. We ate the niggas alive, and that's what this song's about. It's an anthem. It's war.
I gotta hit, man. You ain't gonna be anxious, bro. I'm
That
like,
ass.
soon as it's your end, I'm hop right on my phone, bro. Can't grab it fast enough, bro.
That's
Bro.
funny. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. As far as the underground goes, I want to be careful with this question. Who would you consider is your favorite underground artist? Like besides anyone in KTA, I'm pretty sure you're gonna say KTA. Anyone not in KTA or YBS, like who would you say?
I gotta put him over, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
Without plugging.
I guess you want to say from like, okay, I'll have to say Bones.
Bones, the OG.
Bones have to. He's the OG, bro.
Yeah.
And like he's the one that kind of put me on to do this shit and want to do this shit. Like he's like my inspiration. No funny shit. I went to his show like a month ago, and that shit was insane. Like I went nuts, bro. I was like a little kid in Christmas.
That shit true. Like I know some of your older shit. It is very Bones reminiscent. It's good enough to where like it's noticeable you're not a copy of Bones, but like you can tell like that's the influence. Like I would relate your music to Bones, like your older shit. I haven't heard. Yeah, I would relate a lot of that shit. So, which is good.
Thank you, I appreciate that so much, bro. And even Chris Travis, fucking Xavier Wolf, even Eddie Baker. There's some influence there from each one too, because like I listen to all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was always listening from like Ghostmane from the jump too. So if you hear a bit of Ghostmane in me, that's probably what it is as well.
True. Okay, I fuck with that shit. I fuck with
and
it.
now, I'm getting the influences towards the more newer trap metal stuff, so then I can actually just, create some like a new sound for everybody to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Yeah. But at times you're gonna hear some different shit too, because like I'm coming out with like a tape now called Villainous. And it's starting from the very jump, because I did an EP called Villainous with a person named Ren the Reaper, which is like my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And we had 5 tracks, and it was like a really good EP. But he was like, "Yo, I think it's time about you re-release that, and instead just do your own thing, and actually just make a whole tape." And I was like, "I bet." And now I'm making 10 tracks, and those 10 tracks have one of the tracks is the single I just dropped today, and the rest of it is just gonna be straight heater, straight shadow rap. Straight, like, even I might put some regular trap in there too, and then right back to trap mode.
Damn,
banging.
Yeah, that's gonna hit, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
I can't wait. Get me too excited. You get me too excited, bro. Shit. How would you classify your music? I know you use trap metal a lot. What would you classify? Would you say you're a trap metal artist or emo? What would you say your music is?
That's a good question, because honestly, like, you could categorize me however you want. I just know myself as Casey Heenan, my man. Pretty much, it's like I just do whatever feels right in my heart, and whatever I have to do in the moment, I just get it done, because I'm like a person that's really on task too. Like, I could come up with something on the spot, but I could also come up with something that's like just really legendary, that's really like could take off for like timeless, like how Trippie Redd be saying timeless music.
Yeah,
I could make timeless music, or I could make some shit that's just mad fast, just done in probably like 3 hours.
that's
so
true.
Depending on whatever like people like to classify me, I guess you could do whatever you want. Alternative, fucking emo, fucking whatever, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. Okay.
Especially X being a good inspiration as well. R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like really showed me that I could just do whatever the fuck I want with this music shit. Take it however I want, put it in a chokehold, you know what I'm saying? Take it off the top rope, body slam that shit. Like and do whatever the fuck I want with this shit. So yeah, I'm just following the steps of many others before me and also many others that put the pavement on, and I'm just following the path and I'm just doing me.
I fuck with that. So like you taking inspiration, but you're also inventing your own, which is like
Yeah.
I feel like it's the key. So like I think that's some good shit, bro.
Yeah, there's always like they say, like you look at the footsteps of other people that done before you. You know what I'm saying? Look at the footprints and whatnot, and just copy the same thing, but instead just create an original sound that's like unique. So every time somebody hears it, they be like, "Oh, that's that person." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what I want. That's all I wanted. So every song you hear different of mine, you would notice that I have like a different way of coming at it. So for like trap shit, I'll just be like Heenan, in the beginning, and I'll start rapping on my regular shit. Or like the trap metal shit, you can hear me growling in the background.
Yeah.
And when I'm growling, I get really aggressive, and that's like you can picture me with this mask on and shit, about to rip niggas apart.
Hell yeah, bro. Speaking of that, I gotta ask, because y'all talking about this in the live one time. Like, how are you in a fucking mosh pit? I have to know. When you get high.
Bruh, in a mosh pit, I'm like a spider monkey. I'm out here jumping on shit, jumping on people, controlling people. That's what I want to do, bro. I just want to be like that person that's on top of the other person's shoulders, like, let's go, split the pit, and just have everybody just come and just mosh together and wall the fuck out. I'm a fucking problem, bro. And KTA is gonna be a fucking problem. Watch, you'll see.
I need to go to a show, bro.
Especially Leprosy, bro. Leprosy's gonna go in the pit and kill everybody. He's gonna be like,
yo, shout out Leprosy, bro. That's it.
Shout out Lep.
It's like that buff ass nigga, bro. he be elbowing everybody and that shit. I know he would. But I gotta go. I'll take an elbow if it means going to a KDA show, bro. I will take one.
Or then we got Our Lady Rager, Ali Voorhees. You know what I'm saying?
Go hard.
Yo, it's crazy because like she just did her first show, and yeah, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Her and Zed Miller, they're gonna do big things with us in the future, especially most likely around February. I hear that they might be coming to New York.
Oh,
so
shit.
we might do like a pink taco show over here in New York or something just to pop shit off and go crazy, so we could show you the real mosh pit and all together.
Yeah, that shit gonna go hard.
Fuck
bro.
yeah. Fuck yeah. These glasses coming off. I'm wilding. There ain't no stopping me.
That shit gonna go hard, bro. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I'm really careful with this question, but I still think it's important to ask. So the topic of beef, how do you feel that affects the underground, like the scene?
Honestly, well, beef could create two different things. I think it's like it could create a controversy, or it could create like just chaos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The controversy it could bring like some attention to names and shit, which I noticed.
Yeah.
Like beef could just bring a lot of attention towards one person, and then the other audience is gonna be having attention for the other, artists' like persona, or whatever, and it could actually create something that's bigger, or it could just be full chaos and nothing could get done out of it.
Yeah.
And then when it goes to that, that's when it gets kind of like deadly and dangerous, and nobody really wants that, do we? We don't want to see like no war, really. We don't want to see no real chaos. We actually want people to come together so we could create like experiences and like different history moments. Like we want to create moments that's like so impactful, and when you see it, you're just like astonished, you're shocked. You know what I'm saying? There's no other words for it. But nowadays everybody got beef with each other, bro.
That is the thing especially the underground. Like that's just the thing, man.
Yeah, so I don't know, bro. The truth is that like if niggas come at me, bro, it's a wrap. I'm wilding. I'm getting on my 6ix9ine shit crazy. But others, I don't know. However they take it is however they deal with it. Like I take it as a joke until like niggas start getting really crazy with it. But like the last beef I had, it was a joke to me, bro. Like I know the dudes wasn't on the same wavelength as me. They wasn't really from the hood. Some suburb personalities and shit, like weird dudes, like dudes I can't even like, say I'm in the same league as, because like I'm really from the hood. Like
that's the thing.
Weird.
I'm glad you mentioned that. That's the thing. I wasn't want to talk. I'm not talking about anyone in particular, but it's like especially this like scene. It merges like the suburban type of like edgy, that type of, I don't want to say like race, but that type of crowd, if you know what I'm saying, and then like hood because it's still trap. So like it
Yeah.
merges. It's like a merging of the culture. So like
Yeah.
that can create like tension, or it can bring. Oh, you like you said, it can bring together. So in many ways, it's like
Yeah.
a duality of like different things. So
Yeah, bro.
that's one thing I noticed. One real quick, one example. Like I went to the Scarlet show like not too long ago. I got kicked out. A story I gotta say, but
That's whack.
I know, bro. But like just seeing the people like come in and like when the show was over to see them leave, like you see like people you never thought would be like in the same room. Like,
Dude, right?
yeah, like that shit. Like it
It's
really
amazing.
brings people together when you bring them together.
It's true, man. It's so amazing. Like at the Cameron Nazi show a year ago, I didn't know I'd be meeting TK. I didn't know I'd be even seeing Cameron Nazi right in my face, legit like moshing with me in the pit. I didn't know I'd be seeing people like Nick Prosper or like Burncast. I didn't even know none of those people were
Damn.
gonna be there, and I didn't even know that they were gonna blow after like a year. And after a year happened, all of a sudden they just everywhere, and I'm like, what the fuck? Even seeing Thrax there. See, I actually hid Thrax behind me so he could smoke a blunt. Like,
Damn,
so
that's
it's
some
like
crazy shit.
that time was amazing because it was like I didn't know how many personalities were in there. Even members only were there. There was Splash Zanati. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
I might be. They like.
All right, well, and there was another one guy named I think called himself Louis Savage or something like
I
that.
know him. Yeah.
The little baby shark dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were there. They were there performing that day too, and I went nuts for them because I didn't even know them at the time. I'll be honest, I didn't even know they were members only, and I didn't know nothing what they were about. But I did know they were from Florida because they announced that in the beginning. They were telling everybody like, "Oh, we from Florida. You know, we came over to New York just to rage with y'all. So let's fucking get it." And all of a sudden, when it happened, I was just going crazy. I heard their music, and I was like, "This shit hard."
Yeah,
But all of a sudden, a year later, I see who they are, and I see like pictures of them next to X, Denzel Curry. I'm like, like who are these dudes? Like, oh my god, I didn't even know who they were at the time. Same thing with TK. TK wasn't even like blown up at the time.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. So you've been out there with like the big leagues before.
yeah, and I was the small dude in a little ass.
I mean, like you big now, but at the time, I know like that shit.
Shit, I'm not big yet. I'm like really up and coming. I could say
Okay.
you got a really good interview with this one because now not a lot of catch interviews.
Okay, shit. I know it was, but I know who you are, so I know how this shit is. I know this
Right
shit.
now, this week, I'm doing one for you, and I'm doing one for Rin the Reaper. Do a podcast on Sunday, so y'all getting a special treatment.
Shout out to him.
Yup, real gang shit. YBS for life.
You know how like channels like Rage Vibes and like Dark Tones, they use like anime loops in their videos, like when they post different artists. Like,
yeah.
What is your favorite anime? What would you say your favorite is?
Well, believe it or not, my boy Rin is more of the anime head. I'm like I like top 5. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And my top 5 is just straight like the old school shit, like Dragon Ball. I'm not the big Naruto guy, honestly. I'm not. Attack on Titan, I love One Punch Man, as you can see from my poster right here. You know, I like I just started watching My Hero. I know I'm late, but my friend just put me onto that, so that's what I'm watching now. Damn, I'm on the spot right now. I'm trying to think. Who else? I mean, I was only a couple, bro. So yeah, I would say just those in like particular. I watch some and Death Note.
Okay.
Yup. And that's really it. I'm not really interested in a lot of shit, but yeah, that's like the particular few.
Okay. I see you got some game posters in the back. What's some of your favorite games that you played like over the years?
Well, Rockstar already takes the cake for everything. Yeah,
bro, I got Red Dead on right now, bro.
Bruh, come on, this game ain't amazing, bro.
That shit goes
this game ain't amazing, bro.
That shit goes so hard.
So hard, bro. I love it. I'm like still in like the middle of the game, but like so much more still to do.
Yeah, I'm still at the beginning, bro. I just got some like new guns. I don't even know. Like I'm robbing towns and shit. Like it's going crazy.
That ass. But I say my favorite game of all time is also my movie of all time.
Which one is it?
The Warriors. I don't know if you ever played that or got me. Yeah, yo, bro. Cool. I got the poster right there next to my mic. Next to the WWE title, next to the fucking vest.
That's lit, bro. Oh
yeah, I'm a huge Mark and fan for that shit, bro. Like that's like my shit. Like
that's lit, bro. Damn.
Word, like that shit inspires me to get on my gang shit with this KTA shit and YPS. Like that shit inspires me to really mob up and go crazy in the pit.
Yeah, bro. I fuck with it, bro. I fucks with that heavy.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Last thing on the fun topic I want to ask you.
All right.
Do you watch? First, I'm asking, do you watch, like, do you know about comic books and whatnot?
Yeah.
Like, who you
Yeah.
say your favorite comic book or comic book character is?
Deadpool.
Devil.
Just got to. You just got to, bro. And if it ain't Deadpool, of course I say the classic Spider-Man one. But
Yeah.
I gotta choose Wade Wilson, my nigga, because Wade Wilson is just that nigga. Like, he's everywhere too, and all the best things happen to him, and everything happens before it happens to anybody. It happens to him,
Hell
just like
yeah.
Venom. Just like Venom.
That shit, bro. Like, you know, like, he's so big. I think they dropping like some Christmas special of him or some shit.
Yeah, they did a bunch of specials on him.
Damn. Yo,
He's that dude, bro.
Yeah.
And yo, just saying too, like, I did have the last issue of apparently when he dies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually have that issue too. I just put it away. I got it like I think 2 years ago or some shit like that. But
Damn.
it was that one. Yeah, now I'm like really excited for that one to get really old. Who knows what that might be? You know?
Worth a lot, yeah. That'd be worth a lot.
Who knows? Who knows, right?
This topic is a little more. I want to be careful how I word the question. So, what do you feel about, like, violence and, like, misogyny and drugs and music? Like, are you okay with it, or do you think it's not okay, or, like, what's your opinion on that?
Honestly, I feel like because if you listen to my music clearly, you know that like there's a lot of drug references, there's a lot of like there's violence all up in it. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, my upbringing was mostly like that. So coming from the Bronx, like I'm not gonna lie, like I got into my fair shares of like fights and shit like that. I got jumped multiple times. You know what I'm saying? I got robbed multiple times.
Damn.
I've done rob people multiple times. So it's like, you know, growing up here, it got me that aggressive nature, and it got me to that point of like no return, where it's like I kind of walk in the streets every day looking behind my back.
Yeah.
Always, constantly. That's like me, and I look crazy in the streets doing it, but I have like this paranoia because of so much that I've been through. And I also have like fucking anxiety and shit and some depression.
Yeah.
But you know, that shit comes with a price, and that's what it is. And in my music, I feel like I just let out my aggression through that. So that's how I just like feel like okay after a while. I feel more happier because I feel like I let out that old me, you could say.
Yeah.
But the truth is that, you know, also it's not good. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. It isn't good because it's really like sending the kids really different messages and stuff. And when I hear like my nephews like listening to my music, they're jamming or whatever. But my small one who's like 4 years old is like saying a bad word here and there. And I'm like, you know, I don't feel right him saying that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, all I gotta say is though, the curses, everything, it just brings like an organic nature to it because this is who I am. You know, if people know me in real life, like I don't really like wild out when it comes to censoring myself. You know, I'm really like uncensored. So I don't know, take it or leave it, but that's just who I am type shit. So I feel bad about what's going on, like especially what happened to X and the gun violence and whatever. Like that shit is terrible. That should never happen to anybody. You know, I don't wish that on anybody, but at the end of the day, that's the type of shit that happens in like this world. You know, there's violence, there's gore, there's like brutality everywhere. So it's like it's a sad thing to say that the internet amplifies everything, but it does.
That's true. Yeah. Bro.
Yeah. So I don't know, bro. All I can say is that I could try holding my tongue back on certain things for certain people, but that's on certain songs, you know. Yeah. My rages need the rage. They need to rage, and they need to be in the pit raging and letting go of aggression that they've been holding in all week.
That's it. Yeah, that's true. About your fan base, how do you feel about your fan base? Do you like the what is your fan base, and what, like, explain that to me?
Honestly, my fan base is really small at the moment. It's only like mostly from New York, and now it's spreading towards a lot of other areas. For example, like England and Scotland and places like Ireland even. But you know, it's like how the 6ix9ine effect is. I don't know if you remember how when he first started, mainly everybody in New York and from overseas was listening to his shit. Well, right now that's what's going on for me. It seems like I'm getting a lot of overseas attention and stuff. Yeah. And just attention in New York because this is where I'm from and this is where I could focus my craft on. But you know, in the future, I would like to keep traveling and go on tour around the United States so I could grab more of a fan base and just pull them all in because I know I could do it. You know what I'm saying? My music always brings people up in New York. Like they always get up and start wilding because they know like they can't take it. They're like, yo, nah. I'm not gonna front like this shit ain't hard and just sit back and not tap my foot and not get up. You gonna get the fuck up at a Casey Heenan show. You best believe.
For real.
That ass. Like you ain't sitting down and just standing wall hugging like this. You ain't gonna do that neither. You know what I'm saying? I don't push you off that wall.
You gotta get in. You gotta get hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna go one day, bro. I can't wait.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Where you from again, bro?
I'm from Maryland, DMV area.
Maryland?
Yeah.
Bro, you could. It'll just take you a couple hours, but you could get here and then we could rage.
Yeah, the train. It's like a what 3-hour ride or something like that.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Breezy Supreme?
Breezy. I don't think so.
Well, you might want to check him out. He calls himself the Maryland Manson.
Oh, damn. That's right. We got
yeah.
We got. I know Ox is actually in my he's from like my county. I don't know if you know who Ox is. Like, I
haven't heard him.
You heard of Kamiata?
Yeah, I heard of Kamiata.
Yeah, he's from this area. Yeah,
so a lot of
what's his name?
Shout out to Maryland.
Yeah, and the main what's his name? Syringe is from here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's actually he used to live like 15 minutes away from me.
The last time I heard of him was that Wanted poster.
Oh shit! Man.
It was when everybody was like, you know where Syringe is? I was like,
yeah, that was crazy. It was like he's in Chicago and shit. I'm like, damn, like he's getting around.
Yeah, word. That was weird.
Yeah. Shout him out though. But yeah, we got a lot. We got some here. We got some. They leave. Yeah. They leave most of the time, but they're from here.
Yeah. Breezy Supreme's doing a listening party like the 9th of this month, Friday, and I'm going to that shit. Shout out to him because he got me in for free too with RSVP.
Oh,
gang shit.
True shit. Okay, I'm gonna check him out. My bad, I don't know. I'm gonna check him out.
Nah, it's all right, bro. Like I just met him at the Cam show on August 11th. That was the first time I met him.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he was wilding. I was wild. It was just a great vibe all around. He was just like, yo, bro, I gotta add you. He added me. We started like chatting low, and all of a sudden, now it's like he invited me and it's lit.
Yeah, bro, lit. What is it like being in Kill Them All? Like, what is it like?
Well, honestly, right now, all I can say is that, I haven't met them. I would love to meet them. That's I would love it because I think all our energy in the same room, we could get a lot of shit done. We could motivate each other to the point where it's like we're nonstop just creating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're still doing that honestly in group chat. So on Instagram, we're just in a group chat, just talking constantly. We're always like trying to motivate each other, trying to bring each other up because sometimes depression, anxiety, all that bullshit comes in the way and it brings the artist down. And we come together and just be like, yo, you could do this. You that person. Remember that. This and this and that. We hype them up because that's what it's all about. The group is like it's group love, bro. It's all family. So that's what I noticed and that's what I liked about them is that if I'm down, let's say, they'll pick me up and be like, nah. All that pussy shit, leave it at the door. Leave it at the door. Come over here with that fire, nigga. That's what we want to hear. But see no more and it's like no pressure with it too because like before when it was just me and my friends doing music just as a real little collective in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was like that. It was like, yo, get it done. And all of a sudden when it got done, we're all celebrating at the end of it, all happy. So as long as we just keep creating content and we just keep pushing it and we keep motivating each other, I feel like we're unstoppable at this point.
You are unstoppable. Let's be real. You are unstoppable.
Facts.
I gotta be honest about that. People that make similar music like you and that whole scene in that genre, where do you think that's gonna go in the next few years? Like we're coming in on a new decade, so do you think that'll be the new sound or what's gonna happen to it? What do you think?
Honestly, yeah, that's gonna be the new sound. It's gonna be the whole the scene is gonna be taken over with a lot of alternative type music, and I feel like all genres are gonna mesh eventually, and when they mesh, it's gonna sound a bit different but unique at the same time and refreshing.
Okay.
And yeah, because I noticed everything is just meshing at this point within music. There's genres are starting to become non-classified.
Yeah.
Everything is just whatever it is, just listen to it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Crazy, all of a sudden, bang, it's this, it's that. It's whatever you want it to be. That's why I said, even with me as an artist, take me however you want because I'm going to keep creating whatever I feel like it and I'm not going to be classified under just one genre.
Exactly.
That's what I noticed. I feel like X really inspired a lot of people with that shit. Hmm.
For real. Like that's why I think he even said this too. A lot of artists like they don't like to be called rappers. Like and a lot of and I think there's a lot of reason for that, and I think it's a lot of good reason why they say that they don't like to be classified as rapper. Like take X for an example. Let's say someone never heard of X and they're like,
Hmm.
"Oh man, did you hear about X? He just got shot. Like he was a victim of gun violence." And you're like, "Oh, what was he? He was a rapper." And then that almost gets like dismissed as if like it's like a common thing. Like, oh, it's because he was.
Yup.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like
man. So true.
I feel like that's the thing, and as well, like you said, they merge styles so much. Like you hear sad does not sound like a typical rap. That's not a rap song. Like I'm gonna be real.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying?
To
Like
be a
Trippy,
straight pop.
yeah, like Trippy Red, like he's almost a rock star in the sense of like what his music is. It's
Yeah.
weird to classify him as a rapper. So like,
Hmm.
how do you? What do you feel like? Do you like being called more of an artist instead of a rapper, or like,
Yeah. Yeah. I like being called an artist. It actually feels like I could do anything and I'm with anything. You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
Classify me as a rapper, then I'm like, don't forget I'm a producer. Don't
exactly,
forget, I also like to edit videos. Don't forget I like to do, there's a bunch of shit I could do and say, but it's like, to be
right,
honest, Young Villain Scheming was been carried on my back for the past 3 years. There was nobody else helping me doing that. And then there was only my best friend, Rin. And Rin was the only one that really saw the vision. But the thing is that Rin didn't want to rap no more. He didn't feel like he was like the guy to do it. So he was like, yo, you're the guy to do it. Sure, he was like, yeah, you're that nigga, right? So he was like, everybody's like waiting for you to release shit. Everybody's following you on SoundCloud. Like everybody's really getting on your shit. And I
yeah,
was like, yeah, I was like, all right, bro, the truth is the truth, and I appreciate that you like acknowledge that. And he was like, yeah, man, no problem, but I want to do something else. So recently, I got him into the podcasting stuff, and now he's like in love with it already, and he wants to keep doing podcasts and whatnot. I'm like, yo, dude, I'm so proud of you because now he already got like a sponsorship, and now he's sponsored from like some clothing website, and now like he's just gonna keep doing it. And now I'm the guy next like episode and shit. Dude, it's like he's just mad happy and shit, and I'm mad happy with it too because like seeing what Young Villain Scheming is gonna become, I could tell it's gonna be something like a little brand, a little label, a little something that's like gonna bring in other artists from New York and like actually like put them on the scene. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
that's what I want to do. It takes time, just like everything else. But it'll get done. And I think Kill Them All will also give like Young Villain Scheming that boost. You know what I'm saying? That it needs.
Yeah,
Since now I'm a part of the clique and I'm part of the family, it's like they could accept what I'm doing as well, which they have, and now it's just all love.
I like this. It's like a mutual thing. It's like a mutual like bond. Okay, I
Yeah,
like
because
that, bro.
Young Villain Scheming is only like two people really, and everybody who's a fan. So everybody who's a fan or a supporter, you are a villain. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're
Damn,
a
I ain't
villain.
know.
So
I ain't know
that's
I
it.
was a villain.
You're a villain, bro.
What's to come from? Well, you kind of touched on this throughout the interview, but sum it up for your fans. What's to come from you in the future, near and long term?
All right. Well, long term, nonstop, just creating. But when it comes to like music and shit, like I said, yeah, the Villainous tape is gonna be coming out probably either like at the end of this year or the beginning of next year.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start. Well, KTA wants to start the year off with a fucking bang. We're gonna have like 3 different EPs dropping, I think, or maybe 4. So like, get ready for that. It's gonna be a shit ton of music coming from us. And like I said, for me, it's the Villainous tape. And I just dropped a single just now today, and I'm gonna be dropping more music videos actually. So I'm gonna be working on more on that.
Oh
Trying to
shit!
get my YouTube up there. Trying to get more subscribers. So subscribe, everybody. You know what I'm
I'll put your
saying?
link in there too. Yes, the YouTube video.
I appreciate that, brother.
Lit,
Um,
lit.
and yeah, just bro, I'm just gonna keep creating, and I'm gonna keep performing too. So shout out to Pink Tacos now, because you know what I'm saying, Pink Tacos be helping out with the Ragers in New York, so they about to like hook me up with a couple shows. I know
Let's get
it.
it. Let's get it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
man.
just nonstop content, bro. That's all I'm trying to bring everybody. I'm just trying to have everybody happy with the amount of shit I'm trying to put in, and I'm just trying to rage with y'all. I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to create different vibe, different settings, but for people who are like us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Keep that
Yeah.
shit going, bro. Keep it going.
Hell yeah, bro.
As
You
a
already know.
fan, yeah, as a fan, keep it going, bro. That's all we want to see. That's all we want to see.
Appreciate that, brother.
Hell yeah.
Hell
So,
yeah.
so anything else you think that I left out in the interview you could say? Like anything, any type
Hmm.
of, you know.
Well, I think we good, bro. I think you covered on a lot.
Covered everything, you think?
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, like, It was really good, bro.
Okay, okay. I'm
Yeah, I
making
mean, this
sure.
is my first interview too, so you know, this is wild entertaining. I'm like,
Okay, lit, lit. This is not gonna be. It's not gonna be the last time I interview you. Especially when you get
okay,
up
okay.
there. I hope you like. You know, be like. I'm gonna help
Gonna
with a little.
evolve.
Yeah, bro. That's gonna
Yeah.
be beautiful to see, bro. That's low key why I really want to do this, cause like not only like it gives you a platform for your fans. Like when I interview you again, like I get to see like since the last time like how much you've grown. Like you know what I mean?
Word. That
Like
shit
that's
is beautiful.
it's extremely, bro. Like the grind, the hustle. Like when they say the hustle is like real, that shit is real and
Yo,
it's
dude, let me
lovely.
tell you, I've been listening and loving underground music for like God knows how long. And every time I watched every interview for a certain artist, I just imagined them evolving every time I saw the next interview, and every
Yeah,
time I saw the next music video, or every time I heard the next song. So
exactly.
now, probably seeing this after it's recorded and everything, I'm gonna be like, "Wow, look at me then." But you know,
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be an evolve. Watch, there is, because I'm evolving throughout my whole experience so far within music. I'm evolving, so it's gonna be a quite of a journey.
yeah. That shit gonna be lit, bro.
Hell
I
yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait. So and so to end this on the last question, where can we find your music? I'll have it down in the description, but where can we find your music?
Well, on all platforms really.
Okay.
But not on every platform. Like I don't think I'm on like the bullshit websites like Napster. I'm not on shit like that, but I'm on like SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, and a couple other ones. Even Apple Music, I think I'm on too.
Okay,
Yeah,
lit.
so I'm on all that. Yep.
Lit, bro. Lit.
Hey,
Well,
lit, lit, lit.
appreciate the interview, bro. Much love to you.
No doubt, bro. I appreciate you for interviewing me. This is amazing.
This is amazing, bro. It's a good opportunity for me. I get to like talk to people that I'm listening to. Like, man,
Which
this
is
shit
fire.
very fire. Like that. Like mainstream is not like they good. They not my like people I look
Fuck
up
that.
to.
Fuck that shit, bro.
Right.
We in the
This is
underground, you
this.
dig?
This is the
This
shit. This is the new shit. So
is the
much
new
love
shit.
to you, bro.
All right, so much love to you too, bro.
Yeah, bro. So I'm gonna end the recording.
All right, man. Gang.
Gang.